Damn, they put Sheree in the helps room. What kind of shitty mattress on the floor vacation is this? Ava's face is beat for the gods and she's ready to read. It wasn't in Barcelona and it wasn't in that room until you brought it up. Shamir threw out a half-ass apology and Ava gave a, do you really? Do you really? All right. Bring it, Heifer. Ah! 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 Marlo the Enforcer, you've been watching my channel. You like a little backpedal and pussy pop. The truth always do come out, and Portia always got a backpedal. I've never seen Marlo and Candy get along so famously. In that moment, they were kindred spirits, kith and kin. Portia, you really want to say backpedaling ain't me? Honey, you are both backpedal and pussy pop. Oh, thank God they're going to a hotel, because I was sick of looking at that shithole. Marlo trying to get the lesbian event started. Cynthia like, come on, Candy, let's go. Shit, let's get it started. I think they've bumped puss. I'm sure Todd wouldn't turn down that kind of threesome. Oh, God, Portia. Really, you gonna kiss Portia? That mouth got too many miles on it for me. Candy said, Portia, you playing at kissing with Cynthia. I know how you do. You damn near fingered me on the dance floor. Put your back into it, Heifer. Put your back into it. Like you do your lies. Portia crashed the go-kart. I can't. I mean, got that car up under the other one. Oh, this food looks fabulous. So the girls are all up in arms over Grand Dragon Zolciak releasing the Roach video. So it looks like we're gonna have a mid-episode skirmish. So Nene calls out Portia and shit Ray on their hypocrisy because y'all didn't say nothing to stop this heifer from putting the shit out. But you gonna sit here and say it's wrong and below the belt and over the line. Shit Ray, this is not about telling somebody how to parent. This is about telling somebody your kid's fucking wrong. I don't care how you get them to write, but get them to write, because that's some bullshit. Oh, Portia lying again. I didn't know there was a video. Girl, you watched it before it was sent out. All right, it's getting good. Marlo drunk and starting to needle Portia on whether or not she's going to have a conversation with Grand Dragon Zolciak about Roachgate. I can't. I can't with Marlo. You need to eat healthier and stop being a fake vegan. Oh my God. She just will needle and needle and needle. I swear, somebody gonna give her front tire back tire. Now Marlo critiquing Portia's house. See, Nene right. She bringing it around the bend to Bullshit Acres. Why everybody down in IKEA? They got some cute shit in there. Portia, you and these fake tears over that lie of a doormat story. Now, you were able to come up with that on the spot. I'll give it to you. Your mama ain't give you that doormat. That shit ain't sentimental. Your mama will give you a whole bunch of shit. She ain't giving you nobody's doormat. You got the same doormat that came with the fucking house. Like you got the same playground, the same paint, the same decor, the same finishings. Girl, please, you ain't fooling nobody. You ain't fooling me. I know you. I see you for your works and your deeds. That house damn near came furnished. Marlo the Enforcer Hampton, you gotta stop. Portia giving us her acting class best. And Marlo gonna say, you didn't cry about the lie you told. Oh God, Portia, if you had just hauled off right then, right there, no warning, 2 fast ones to the gut, I would have had $50 on your bail, honey. 50. She took that specific moment to tell Candy, I'm so sorry for what you went through. Oh my God. Marlo is professional petty. I would never be that kind of petty unless I had a gun in my purse. I'm telling you. Oh God, Marlo called her on that fake ass cry. Oh, it's refreshing. I'm glad somebody said so. What ne'er tear on that face, not ne'er tear. Marlo saw that fan getting too close to her face, and I'm telling you, she grabbed her arm like a pit bull and was like, heifer, you ain't getting a chance. Marlo just reading. They done separated the girls, and Marlo just reading Portia for filth and Portia's trying to play victim, as Portia always does. For an episode with the skirmish, I'm bored. That hook almost caught Cynthia's wig. Oh, that would have been priceless. Stitch it down, honey, stitch it down. Her wig is coming off. Her wig is coming off. So Portia's going to leave the trip because she don't feel welcome by the girls. I heard a lot of people say they wanted to see Phaedra come back to, have to deal with the shit that she caused. I guess they couldn't do it with Phaedra, but they sure doing it with Portia. Nene, Portia can't push through a low moment when she is the low moment. And I'm sorry, Nene look real fuckless. She trying. She giving us a little bit of acting, but the fuckless oozes off of her. She like, little girl, you can't keep your shit to yourself. You always ended up in a physical altercation. This is your third time. Bye, wig. Portia, you're in here whining and crying, but you ain't taking ownership. You're not saying, I know I fucked up, but can I get forgiveness at least? You haven't even asked for real forgiveness. I haven't seen any ownership, and that's why Nene is fuckless. And I'm sorry, Portia, none of your quote-unquote apologies have seemed heartfelt. This kind of ownership needs to go on ad nauseum. You need to bring it up before anybody else can bring it up. People need to get sick of talking about it because you bring it up. That way, when you're ready to stop talking about it, everybody else will be, oh, thank God she shut up about that. That's what you want. That's what you need. This episode was boring as hell. I mean, of course, it was centered around Portia. They need to go on and give Marlo a peek. Shit, she knows how to get it started, get it cracking. She sent a heifer home. Portia, it's not that you're unsure that this is a group of people you want to be around. It's that the group doesn't want to be around you because you lied. You're an adroit liar, and you can't take ownership of anything. I see why your sissy left you with nothing but hope for a brighter day. And that day doesn't seem to be coming anytime soon. Well, I'm Alexander Rodgers. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me. And as always, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you ate. It was a tired-ass episode. Tired. So the Heifersode opens with Heffley and her charlatan. Go on, tell her how ain't shit you was on this trip, but you trying to get your spirit right. You're a dark-hearted heifer, Heavenly, and no amount of praying can change that. Jewel barely paid attention, but she got her notes from production and went along with the scene. I'm so sick of her. Heavenly ain't got no friends. And I understand why. It's a symptom of ain't shitness. So Heffley trying to throw a little party to make up for a pitiful vacation. Good luck. We already see you can't host shit. I already don't trust you with the carrot. I don't think it's gonna go well. So old Yeller tries to apologize to Quad for going off. And now old Yeller's gonna entertain Quad playing at her marriage, and we gotta play along while the piano gives us soft chords in the background. Oh, Lord, y'all need your asses whooped for this. So Jackie letting Big Ugly move back in. Ugh, I guess there ain't no men in Atlanta. Curtis, you really think you just hopping back in the bed? You ain't taking your 80 showers yet. Have your STD results come in. Oh, so Quad and her sissy are going to have another marriage counseling session. I thought this was going to be a good episode, but it just seems like more of the same we've gotten all season. I'm bored. Quad, Greg, you have been whining about this marriage for the past 5 fucking seasons. Will one of you raise your standards, please, God? Now, Quad is listing off all the things that she's done for him, and she's correct. And he said, well, that's not the definition of a wife. That's the definition of a buddy. You done married a sissy chauvinist, honey. Ain't no help for this marriage. A sissy chauvinist. They rare, but they out here. And apparently they reside in Atlanta. Greg, if you're going to talk about sacrifices, be specific. She gets to ride around in a Porsche and now a G-Wagon, and you stuck in that Matchbox car. Going to lunch at Panera Bread because all your money's going to the house note so she can look fabulous. Quad and Greg are both pulling stunts and shows at this damn counseling session. Don't put your hands on me. Then why you married to him? Go on and divorce him. You ain't attracted to him. You ain't attracted to him. You ain't attracted to him. Don't make me go to the kitchen and get my hammer. Ooh, Lord, oh, Lord. So, oops, poops. So one of the people in this little counseling session pipes up, and this is why you don't have fucking married people lead married people and ain't nobody got no fucking degree. He said, well, I used to think what my wife was doing was so irrelevant, but, she was taking care of our kids, so I had to, Quad ain't doing shit but writing cookbooks, trying to get shows on TV and whatever and whatnot to fill her pockets and her purse so she can leave your ass once her coin's up. That's what you're going to do. You're going to be lucky if you don't turn up somewhere stankin', and she don't turn up somewhere with your life insurance check, tax-free. Oh, God, we will never be able to have a child. The way you talk to child, you don't want a child. You never wanted a child with him. You strung him along. You was almost. You was like, maybe I might in 5 years it could be perfect. You was lying to yourself and you was lying to him. And then you been lying to him, and that's why he's smiling at you when you spewing this bullshit in this confessional. He like, you was never going to have a child. We never going to have a child. And I'm about to step out. You got your coin up. I did you a solid. I ain't really get shit out of the deal, but okay, you know what? I didn't give it back. Hopefully my next wife will know how to treat me. That to me is everything this smile says. They need to divorce. Not divorce, divorce. Quad already imagining the second wife. She like, please get me the fuck out of here. Contessa whining about something, but I don't even care. Fast forward. I've given her a shot. I've tried. I'm just not even following their plot line. They ain't gonna be back next season. We don't give a shit. Bring back Sissy Noggles. Not Lisa Nicole Cloud. Sissy Noggles. Contessa, your gala is everything. We at the African dinner. Some people are in traditional garb. Some people are in, the garb you can get on 125th Street at one of them street booths. I mean, it looks like Big Ugly put on, and Big Ugly is Curtis. It looks like Big Ugly just put on one of his 70s onks and called it a day. Greg, yeah, this hoodie Greg got on is 125th. It's cute. It's just 125th. Contessa's giving us true Nigerian wedding guest. Oh, yeah. The gala is great, but from the neck down, it's a mess. A mess! What the hell does Heffley have on her head? That ain't 125th. That's arts and crafts. That ain't even arts and crafts. That's tried and failed. My goodness, that's like a 5th grader's attempt. Did Allura make that? Allura must have made that. Toya says she's still scared for Jackie, and I gotta agree with Toya. I feel like there were problems in the marriage other than not spending time together. I also feel like you have two people that don't really know each other anymore and still want vastly different things. I think that you're coming together because of the hurt of the situation, not necessarily because you really want to get back together. I think your judgment is clouded. I think a divorce is imminent. But also good. I mean, Jackie's still young. She can find another man, and I don't care about Big Ugly. He can go die alone. Oh! Simone said, that's not me. I missed my children growing up, but you know what? They grew up rich. So they doing all right. I'm happy, they happy. And the truth is they wanted things more than me around anyway. I'm a pain in the ass. I ain't fun. I needed to keep my ass at work. So it worked out for everybody, didn't it, Simone? Oh. So we've got Toya stirring the turd with some old tea. We thought they took their tax debt hit good-natured on the chin. But now Toya has paid off her debt and is ready to seek revenge against Quad. She said, look, I said, BCBG is going bankrupt. And, that was a little dig, but you going to come for my tax debt? You going to put my 170 out on the street? Okay, heifer. Okay, well, I would say this, Toya. You started it, she finished it. Don't start no shit, won't be no smell. You started shit, and then you got mad it was stanking up in your house. Now, Toya gonna say Quad need a job, and I don't know if Sister Circle got renewed, so she might. And hell, you always talking about you were for the past 4 seasons talking about your coin, so yeah, you do need a job. You got a degree in biology, why don't you use it? It'd give you a plot line. But that's not who Quad is. She'd rather play at marriage and play at talk show hosting. This cracks Quad up, though. She like, look, you the one 170K in tax debt. You the one with 3 babies and no way to feed them if your husband leave them. You the one who need a job. You the one who making sure you starting shit for this show. She laughing like Sister Circle gonna get renewed. Simone brings it home. They're housewives. Their job is to take care of that doctor they're married to. And quiet as it's kept, loud as it is, I'd be clocking in every day. What kind of tea do you want me to pick up, honey? Orange mandarin? You got it. I'll be at Bloomingdale's till 7, and then I'll head to the grocery store. See you at 8. Please. Sit my happy ass down, make videos in a big ass house, and get some good in-between shift dick. Call it a day, honey. Call it a day. Quad's like, look, I'll cut your ass off like I cut Mariah off. Now I got 2 heifers I ain't speaking to. I'm getting divorced, so I still got a plot line, and I just got Sister Circle going. Quad is feeling herself and smelling her ass. Oh my God. Eugene, nobody needed your opinion right now. Nobody needed your opinion. Nobody needed your opinion, and no woman wants to hear that, especially in a group. Contessa's husband looked like he about to get up and knock the fuck out of you. And he'd be right. He like, I'm a doctor, she's a doctor, I ain't gonna fuck up my child's life, but I'm telling you, watch out. He might see you on the street when the cameras ain't rolling. Now Eugene trying to give a rousing fucking apology. Honey, you said what you said and you felt what you felt. I ain't buying your bullshit. That's where the shit in. I'ma see you next week. Tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate. I love Erica Jane. She like, you ain't gonna get on Dorit for telling me y'all was talking about me. You ain't gonna do that. She told me because she felt like it. She wanted to be honest. Why were you biffers talking about me behind my back? Just because I walked into your little shack, looked around and realized, these accommodations aren't up to my standards. Camille, you want to be a tattletale? That's not cool. You're not cool. Well, I don't know. You got half of Kelsey's money, so I still got to respect you somewhat. Oh, I'm not mad at Camille. She said, I think you're a tattletale and I'm sticking to my guns. You told some shit that didn't need to be told. Like a toilet wand heifer, you stirred the turd. Oh, God. Erica. Well, Erica, you done said it. You done said everything makes so much sense now. It's all come clear. That's a valid reason. I wouldn't mind if you checked into a hotel either. I wouldn't want you ruining my shit. You know, if that's how you feeling, you're like, it might be a gusher, then do what you need to do to feel comfortable. Erica, you making it a bigger deal because you like to play mean girl. You like to play mean girl, and now you acting hurt. Oh, you good, honey, you good. She brings the shit just like Dorit, and that's why them biffers done teamed up. Erica Jane is the textbook biffer. Erica Jane, you look like somebody done shit in your food. This is a shitty weekend. Fuck Teddy. She can't hold shit. Teddy said, well, you know what? Let's just get the fuck on. And by let's, I mean y'all. Toodles tootses. And this was a short-ass trip anyway. To a shitty little shack. Teddy, again, they found another heifer that don't work. They get disposable heifers every year. Last year was Eden, this year's Teddy. I don't want to see her back next year. I don't. Ha! Here, Renna, all the fuck about the drama. You better get in your trailer, girl. Teddy, one person can affect you that way because you want everything she has. From a thicker hip to a thicker lip to a thicker bank account. You're jealous. Chip Heifer lying. I didn't single you out. I said you and Teddy. No, you said it was Kyle. And Teddy. There was a pause. There was a singling out pause. I'ma call it. Kyle is pissed. All right, now we have Erica and Mr. Girardi. So the Chip Heifer telling PK I started some shit. And across town, Kyle saying she started some shit. So Dorit, you gonna get it. But Dorit knows she want it. Oh, now I know why Teddy looks so fucked up. She letting her babysitter style her. Honey, if your babysitter is also your stylist, she ain't that good of a stylist. She should have been moved on and been charging you real fees. Maybe that's Candy Burris' problem too, trying to get a 2-for-1. letting Don Juan say, oh yeah, that looked good, that looked good. So the girls arrive in New York, and Erica's waxing sentimental about the good old days of the Roxy, Tunnel, and Limelight. Oh, I remember the Roxy. The Roxy was like the last of old New York that I got to experience. It's just all gentrified now. So Rena, Erica, and Chip Heifer sit down to dinner, and cause Vanderpump ain't there, she gives us a dramatic reenactment of the dinner her, Richards, and Vanderpump had, how she stormed off like Alexis Carrington. Oh God, and Chip Heifer throw Kyle under the bus again. Again! Cause she got Teddy right next to her, so she can't say Teddy said it was weird. She gonna put it off on Kyle since Kyle ain't there. Man, you are one shit stirring Chip Heifer. You really trying to keep your spot for next season starting shit like this, and I'm here for it. See, I like this kind of light shade. You know, don't be saying nobody's trying to rape and drug somebody. That's too heavy. Honey, it's not weird. She just didn't want to stay in your little shack. That's what it was. You mad she ain't stay in your shack. Go on and say you embarrassed that you had the smallest house in the neighborhood. Go on and say it. Erica was so embarrassed for you, she had to go to a hotel. That way she could laugh at you in private. I laughed at you publicly, but she laughed at you in private like a real lady. So you need to respect her. Teddy, why you want Dorit to shut the fuck up? So everybody can sit and eat quietly and be boring as your ass? Get the fuck on. I'm sick of you. All right, so now enter Rena to the drum. Dorit tells the table, look, I told Kyle I think Vanderpump a little jealous of the friendship I have with Kyle. And Rena said, did you tell that to Vanderpump? Because if you haven't told, I haven't had an opportunity to be ain't shit for the past couple episodes, so I'll go on and let her know. I'll go on and let her know for you. And that's where the shit ends. So I'm going to see you soon for the next episode. Tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to stay tuned. So Teddy let Kyle know, the Chip Heifer gave us a real rundown on the shit y'all been pulling. I'm going to be honest, she seemed to be spreading more drama than y'all had. The Chip Heifer threw you specifically under the bus. Now, Camille, for somebody who don't like a tattletale, you sure here for this. You sure here for Teddy spilling all the tea that Dorit spilled. So Dorit and Vanderpump meet up in Madison Square Park. Dorit says, I got something to tell you. Vanderpump says, okay, spill it. And then you know the Chip Heifer, you got to get through the full bag before you get to the prize at the bottom. But instead of telling Vanderpump about the jealousy, she just mentioned the over-talking. That was a bad move, because these heifers is out to get you, and they gonna bring it up. You know what? I fuck with Vanderpump. I like how she see through the Chip Heifer shit, and she like, okay, you done fucked up. You trying to tell me you nervous, because I'd be nervous telling Vanderpump something. She look like she might have you shot, and she got the money to do it. That's one of them heifers just sent a text me, get rid of his ass. That's who I want to be when I grow up. But anyway, I like how she isn't going to play dumb. I don't know what she's saying. I don't understand. She get it. She read between all the lines, and she said, you were still trashing a friend. I ain't trash you, and you done pulled some shit. Erica Jane, I get your little Virginia Slims. You come a long way, baby, but you're a beautiful white woman who married rich. You didn't beat anybody's odds. You stacked the deck in your favor. I ain't mad at you. But please don't act like you beat anybody's odds, like you came through this real struggle. I mean, I'm sure you had your trials and your tribulations, but I'm sorry, sis. I see a happy life. Delilah's delivery guy was robbed? I don't know if I believe that. I think they left that shit in the hallway and somebody stole it. That ain't a robbery. That's just misappropriation of property. So Vanderpump talking to Kyle, and Kyle giving her the real about what the Chip Heifer said. Oh no, it wasn't just that your parents didn't pay you attention. It's that you are needy, jealous, and quite frankly, a vapid friend. Kyle's like, look, this is a pattern of behavior, and I'm going to have to nip this shit in the bud, or this biffer going to have to go. So before Kyle tears into the Chip Heifer, she goes on and apologizes to Erica Jane for even bringing the shit up. Teddy, this is what you're wearing to a fashion show? I love how Dorit left in the middle of her party. She's like, all right, things are at their height. I'm out. I want to do the same shit. Now, Teddy, your makeup and polyester clothes may be water resistant, but these heifers wear real high quality fabric. I ain't getting my suede in the rain. Unclench your thighs. Unclench your thighs. I love Vanderpump. So now the girls are having their after party drink, and Erica like, hey, Teddy, I can see that puss. It looked good. You had a good tightening, but don't nobody want to see that. And I don't want it to become a plot line, so please, cover up, heifer. Cover up. This is Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Those champagne glasses were real low. That was a cheap little 1-bottle pour. Come on, there's like 80 y'all. You need 2 to 3 bottles per person the way y'all drink. Don't go getting all Atlanta on us now. So now it becomes a friendship contest as Renna heads to the pisser. She like, look, I'm drunk and I'm trying to enjoy my little buzz. I'm see y'all buzzards later. Meanwhile, Kyle says, okay, Dorit, who are you closest to in this group? Who are the top 2? Oh, I just saw there's Tostitos with a hint of jalapeno. So the chip heifer said, well, Richards, who been stoking your furnace? And Teddy got to pipe up and say, well, if it was me, I did go on and carry that bone. And Teddy said, well, look, if I'ma spill it, I'ma spill it all. Chip heifer, you stirred the turd and you said Vanderpump got jealous when you had a connection with others because she wants you all to herself. And Vanderpump already told the chip heifer earlier, I fuck with you, but you ain't all that. Richards is mad Pump ain't have her back, but Richards, you need to understand, Pump don't fuck with you like that. You fuck with her like that, she don't fuck with you like that. That's just how it be sometime. Erica Jane is really trying to be peacemaker downstairs at this restaurant. Oh my goodness, Vanderpump gonna leave in a cab with the chip heifer cause the chip heifer in a mood. And Richards is all alone and dejected. Girl, you better get over it. Lord, Erica talking fucking the chip heifer in the car. Richards is crying for no good ass reason. Leave me the fuck alone. You're unloyal, Vanderpump. You're unloyal. Wow, Richards, you are embarrassing yourself. Chip heifer, you right. You don't behave like Richards, but you don't behave like you either. Turd stir. I'ma start calling you Wand. Toilet Wand. Richards, Teddy backing you up because she need a plot line. Don't trust that heifer. So Vanderpump, after she tends to the chip heifer, she goes to Kyle. Richards is really on one. And now we got Teddy trying to fucking counsel. I think she really needs to feel it. I'm sick of you. Lisa Vanderpump like, fuck this. She on one. I'm going to bed. When she get out of her feelings and off of her drunk in the morning, we can have a rational conversation. Well, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate.